Morning, Rick T, Outdoor Adventure, and Billy Dog, and we're out in Wales today. We're on a camp, we're on a social sort of bushcraft camp. So I've got a few lads who we're meeting down here. This is Mike's permission, yep, who's the organiser of this trip. We've got Pete, the Northern Nomad. We've got East Anglian Bushcraft, Craig, and we've got Tim as well, and off Instagram. So a good set of lads coming down. But my main objective for this camp, apart from having a great time and a good catch up with lads, is to review a tent, or not necessarily a review, not a long-term review by any means, but a look at a tent. This is a Nightcat 2-man tent. Yep, it's quite a decent small size. It's not really light, whether I'd want to take it up into the mountains too much. It's 2.7 kilograms. So for a 2-man solid tent, that's not too bad, but it's not lightweight, even though it's described as a lightweight tent. But for the size of it, when I put this tent up and you have a look at it, it's a great tent. It's a great budget tent. Yeah, this tent only comes in at, it's under 100 quid. I think you can find it for like 80 quid, something like that maybe, but what a great tent for that sort of money. And I mean, this one ultimately, it's going to be used on canoe trips and things like that. That little bit, like I say, it's not big by any means, but fitting that in a canoe, and it's a proper good solid tent. This is a good winter tent, especially for the canoe camps. I'll show you. So it comes in this good solid bag. I like these bags where you've got it's easy to get your kit back in. Yep, you got these straps on, so when you want to ratchet it down, when you've packed it all up, you can get it as small as you can. Plenty of room to get your kit in it, your tent in it. It's also got another ratchet strap, so when everything's fastened up, that one just comes off as usual. I mean, we're not on a mountain today, so we're not worried about anything blowing away. Nice green colour. But yeah, pegs and poles inside here. I'll show you how these poles go together in a minute, but as usual, they're all fastened together with elastic, aluminium poles, decent pegs. Yeah, so good pegs as well. Yeah, they're all right. It's always handy to have these on for pulling them out, especially if they've been solid in the night before. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the kit in the bag. Really simple to put up. I mean, I put that up in no time. Yep. Really good, strong tent. Quite like the design of it. These are quite nice. Each one of these, you can put your poles away. They fit inside. There's a sleeve there, so your guy lines fit inside there, not your poles. Your guy lines fit in. Usual script for the poles. Clips. There's a little bit of a funky design there, where that fits on a little bead. Just slips on, dead simple. You've got a spreader pole across the top. Just widens it out to give you more headroom inside. Plenty of ventilation. Yep, you can see there. So condensation wise, say I've only been in it once, but I've never been in it in winter. Nice big Nightcat emblem there. That's quite a nice emblem. Usual script with this, so this will fasten back. roll that up like 99% of other tents, except this. Instead of it being two little pieces that fasten together, it hooks round and loops over there, which is a great, I think that's quite an handy, you know, it's quite a good little design that. Just makes it a little bit easier to use. Massive inside, to be fair, it's like a TARDIS. A door either side. So depending what side you want to fasten back, in fact I'm going to fasten that one back and it coincides with that door. Take that one out, undo that one. Roll this one up. Perfect. Nice big door, two-way zips. Again, that rolls up. Quite nice, thick, strong netting. That's a good tough netting that, but really fine, keep all the midges out. Loads of room in there, it really is like a TARDIS. Absolute belting tent for the money. Really big bucket shape here, yep. So in poor weather, you've got 3,000mm or whatever, that top bit. So, and this bottom bit's even tougher. So a great bucket for sleeping in those wet environments when the wind and rain's blowing in. Yep, even those damp forests. Belting tent. Quick look inside it there. It's hard to discern the size when you're just looking at it through a camera lens, but I'll put some sleeping pads and kit in a minute and you'll be able to see how big it is. But that is a good old size tent. Loads of protection, awning either side. Yep, so if you wanted to do a little bit of cooking in your awning, it's not a massive awning, but enough, plenty of room for boots and stuff like that. Now look at that, that's a belter. So I've got two mats in here. One over there for Billy, one over here for me and my sleeping bag. Loads of room, absolutely. Loads of room, it's belting. Let's have a look. Oh. Get that. Come on Billy, you lie down on my sleeping bag there. Get that, eh? Now look how much room's in that. Absolutely shed loads of room. Yeah, so it is a great bit of kit. You've got a hanger off the top for your torch. Yep. Loads of room in between the inner and the outer for that wind to circulate and that breeze to go through. Yep, you're not going to be touching the sides with the rain. You know, if it's lashing it down. It's loads of room in here, plenty of room. I could easy fit my rucksack and all my kit in here with Billy. I could fit all my canoeing gear in here, to be fair. Buoyancy aids under it, man. You've got your canoe to put your kit under, but yeah, plenty of room. Yep, I can open both sides and let a bit of breeze come through quite easy through this mesh. Oh, nice bit of kit. For money, absolutely, it's a no-brainer. If you're at market for a tent and you've not got hundreds of pounds to spend, you could have a tent and a sleeping bag for not much different than 100 quid, and a decent tent here that's not too heavy, yeah, but it's pretty damn solid and a great design. Yeah, I'm liking it. So like I say, I'm up in this forest now for a couple of days. I've got 2 nights out here. We're going to do some bushcraft, some cooking, some talking bollocks around the fire, and just having a general good old trip out, yeah? Can't beat it. So 2 nights in this tent, it's going to be great. So I'm not going to film loads and loads, but I'll film bits and pieces, and we'll probably do a bit of bushcraft too. I found a decent spade over there when I was fishing. I mean, brand new and all. Whether someone had been down on river with a wheelbarrow with all the kit in it and a spade
and left it.
Yeah, whether it had dropped off. They might have been digging a peg or something like that. Yeah. Fire pit's all made up there. We just had a brew with Mike and Pete and a bit of dinner, chill out. I'll get a little bit of bushcrafting done. I'm thinking about making a canoe paddle. So loads of wood in this forest. I'm going to have a look at this, see what this piece looks like. I mean, ideally I'd want something really big and thick, but it's only a bushcraft quick sort of job. So I might have a look and see if this will do the job. You never know. Just chilling here. I'll just bring Billy out for a bit of a mooch. Stretch his legs. He's been a top lad, just chilling round campfire. Yeah, dead chilled out, so been a good lad. So I'm just going to bring him for a bit of a wander. Beautiful, quiet. Yeah, he's gorgeous.
Really lovely person. Too nice for her own goods. You can't.
So look at this Bobby Dazzler. Tees on. Yep. So Craig's just knocked that up. East Anglian bushcraft, doing some proper bushcraft. So look at that. Beautiful. So we've got the Dutch oven ticking away there. Won't be boiling yet, but that's got my staple scran for camping. A bit of corned beef hash. So, but yeah, bit of teamwork there. Look at these lot here, all getting pictures of it. All going for Instagram pics. Bobby Dazzler.
I think so. He's always missed out.
Oh, your middle's a bit of fun, yeah.
Is he recording? Yeah. Didn't spot me, I was blinded. You're blinded then.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
There you're alright. At least you're not going like that for a change. Yeah, good night that. Bit of corned beef hash, good bit of scran, proper good bit of bushcraft scran. Yeah, good night chilling out round fire then. But honestly, cracking tent. I'm in it now. Loads of room. I mean, there's a there's a 2-person, but there's a 1-person tent. It's a palace. So me and Billy, hey, you alright, lad? Hey, you alright? He's been a good lad today, as this mum, haven't you? Hey, he's been a really good lad. You know, just chilling out in camp all day and what have you. Fantastic. But yeah, acres of room in this thing. Loads of good headroom. Belting tent. So big Bergen's next to me here, just underneath the awning side. And yeah, spot on. So I'm gonna get my head down. So I'll see you in the morning. See you later. Ta. Now quite often I'll use your old carpenter's pencil, which is handy in it to carry in forest. It's never going to run out of ink and you can always sharpen it. But I got sent these pens a while back, these permanent markers, 2 hands permanent markers. They come in like a pack of 12, so they're handy just for marking all your bushcraft gear and all your boxes and what have you. But they've also been quite good for marking out, you know, on your carving and giving you a decent line, you know, that doesn't rub off with it being permanent marker. So yeah, they're a good bit of kit really. I'll put a link in description where you get them from, but they're alright. They're not expensive, and a pack of blooming 12 lasts blooming 8. Well, I'll never use them, I don't reckon. Absolutely stunning. It's only early morning, but beautiful. Me and Billy just walked onto a big fox on the trail, on a little narrow single track trail. Big thing, bigger than Billy. It was a big old fox, fit looking thing. Yeah, looked more like a blooming jackal with colour on it, with tail and everything, but beautiful. Just stopped and looked me in the eyes for you know, 10-15 seconds, and then just turned and off down the trail. But yeah, always great to see. Oh, just had a mint walk, me and Billy. So just had been out for a couple of hours, all over the shore. Had a proper good mooch, and it was nice. We even got lost, so we had to use the sun to find our way back, which were mint. Got back and these lot are still in bed. Can you believe it? All outfit count. I thought I'd come back to a fire going and a friggin' brew, or I thought maybe they'd have ate all breakfast, but they're all still in fucking bed. Let's get a brew on it. Bit of birch bark. There you go. So we've got triple cooked chips, Craig's speciality. And Tim's here with a big pile of scran there, pile of meat and eggs cooking eggs, away. Beans,
bread.
Proper scran.
Got some halloumi to go on as well. Proper cook up.
There you go, blooming eh?
Nobody's walking this afternoon.
No. Billy's waiting patiently there for a couple of bits, ain't you, Billy? Hey?
Been a good lad.
Yeah.
Drain the main drain.
So yeah, I'm sure you'll agree that's a belting tent, yeah, for the price, for a budget tent, for anyone getting into the outdoors, or anyone who wants that second tent to fit 2 people in with loads of room. That's going to be pretty bomb proof, and a fantastic tent for the forest or for those canoe camps. So yeah, good bit of kit. That one's going to go to my son James, who's he's only got a one-man tent at the minute. So that'll give him something that he can take his girlfriend out with and have plenty of room, chuck in the canoe, etc. But yeah, it's been a great camp. It's been a great social. You know, Mike and Pete and Tim and Craig. So we're just going to be chilling out now for the rest of the evening really. Cook a bit of food later. I'll do a bit more carving on my paddle that I'm making. And it's only going to be a rough bushcraft paddle, but always nice to have a little project to get on with, innit? So I'll get Billy out like we did this morning. We'll get him up in forest for a wander later on. And but yeah, but thanks for joining me anyway. There'll be a link to that tent in the description if you're interested in one. But other than that, just search it up. But cracking bit of kit. Anyway, look after yourselves. And we'll catch you again real soon. For me and Billy and Mike somewhere, well, look after yourselves. We'll see you later. Ta-ra.